Is your iPhone stuck on the iPhone locked to owner screen after updating to iOS 26.5? Maybe you bought a second-hand device, forgot your Apple ID password, or reset your iPhone and suddenly can't get past the activation screen. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you're not the only one. Thousands of Apple users run into this problem every single year. Hello everyone and welcome back to the IBF Tools YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you several legal and practical methods that can help you regain access to your iPhone, iPad, or even Apple Watch running iOS 26.5. These methods are designed for legitimate device owners. They are beginner-friendly, and most importantly, they do not require dangerous hardware modifications. Before we continue, there's something very important I need to say. Attempting to unlock or bypass activation lock on a device you do not legally own is illegal and against Apple's policies. Everything shown in this video is strictly for educational purposes and intended only to help rightful owners recover access to their own devices. Now let's quickly understand why this happens. Activation lock is a security feature connected to Apple ID and Find My iPhone. Its purpose is to protect your personal data and prevent stolen devices from being used by someone else. But sometimes, even legitimate owners can get locked out because of forgotten passwords, account verification problems, failed updates, or old Apple ID information they no longer remember. You might see messages like, iPhone locked to owner, verification failed, unable to activate, or endless Apple ID password requests. Yeah, it's frustrating, but don't panic. In this video, I'll walk you through multiple real and lawful recovery options that may help you solve the issue properly. Solution 1. Unlock with passcode. Now listen carefully because many users completely miss this option. If your device shows a button that says unlock with passcode, this is usually the easiest and fastest solution available. Simply tap that option, enter the previous screen passcode that was used on the device, and in many cases, the activation lock can be removed automatically within seconds. However, there's something important to understand. On some devices, the unlock with passcode option may not appear at all. Apple only shows this feature under certain conditions. For example, if the device was recently reset or if the trusted passcode status has expired, Apple may remove the option entirely, so if you don't see it, don't worry. There are still several other legal methods we could try. Solution 2. Recover your Apple ID password. A lot of users forget that sometimes the easiest fix is simply recovering the correct Apple ID password. If you still have access to a trusted Apple device, open Settings, tap your Apple ID banner at the top, and check if your saved passwords or recovery options are still available. You can also open the Passwords app on iPhone and search for saved Apple login credentials. In some cases, users discover that their Apple ID password was automatically saved years ago, and they completely forgot about it. And here's a very important tip for the future. Always use a strong Apple ID password, keep recovery information updated, and enable two-factor authentication. These small steps can save you from massive headaches later. Solution 3. Remove the device from Find My. If this is a second-hand iPhone and you can still contact the previous owner, this method is one of the cleanest official solutions available. Ask the previous owner to visit iCloud.com and sign into their Apple account. From there, they need to open Find Devices, select the locked iPhone, and choose Remove from Account. Once the device disappears from their Apple ID, the activation lock will be removed and you'll be able to activate the device normally. Solution 4. Reset your Apple ID through Apple Recovery. If you forgot your Apple ID password completely, Apple provides an official recovery process. Open your browser and go to Apple's recovery page. Enter your Apple ID email, verify your trusted phone number, and follow the account recovery steps. Depending on your security settings, Apple may ask for verification codes, trusted devices, or recovery waiting periods. It can take time, but this is one of the safest and most permanent methods available. Solution 5. Contact Apple support. If nothing else works, Apple support may still help you, but only if you can prove ownership of the device. Usually, Apple will request the original purchase receipt or invoice from an Apple store or authorized reseller. Once your ownership is verified, Apple can sometimes remove the activation lock directly from their site. This process may take a few days, but it's completely official and permanent. Solution 6. DNS Temporary Access. Now let's talk about a method many people ask about online. During the setup process, go to Wi-Fi settings, open DNS configuration, and enter a compatible DNS server for your region. If successful, you may gain access to limited web-based features such as browsing, media playback, or informational tools. DNS setup tricks do not permanently remove activation lock, but in some situations they can provide temporary limited access to basic functions. Again, this is not a full unlock solution, only temporary limited access. Solution 7. IBF Tool. Many users try 3U tools that require firmware flashing, driver installations, or advanced technical steps. But another easy approach people talk about is the IBF tool. It's designed to simplify the process and guide users through a cleaner recovery workflow for supported devices and iOS versions. You install it on your computer, connect your iPhone, select the correct model and iOS version, and then follow the instructions shown on the screen. The process is built to move the device into a clean setup state so you can continue using it again. It supports iPhones, iPads, and even Apple Watch. Once the process is complete, you can go through the setup again just like you would with a new device and move forward normally. As always, only use tools and methods on devices you legally own or are authorized to repair. As you can see, the device is running iOS 26.5 and everything is functioning as expected, including calls. And finally, Solution 8. IMEI-based recovery services. Some users prefer online recovery options instead of installing software locally. Certain services use the device IMEI number to check activation lock status, ownership history, or recovery eligibility. Results vary depending on the device history and provider, so always research carefully and avoid services making unrealistic promises like instant unlock guaranteed. Stick to reputable platforms with transparent reviews and proper ownership verification procedures. So there you have it. Multiple legal approaches that may help you recover access to your iPhone on iOS 26.5. Different situations require different solutions, so take your time and choose the method that best fits your case. If this video helped you, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below which method worked for you. And if you still have questions, feel free to reach out using the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.